Hi everyone, welcome back to another Saint of the Week video. This week's saint is Saint Philomena, and we don't actually know too much about her life, but what we do know was revealed to a nun. Saint Philomena appeared in a vision to her and revealed her story. And so we know that she was, or we believe she was a Greek princess who decided to give her purity to Jesus and vowed to remain a virgin and pure for her whole life. And so her family went on this trip to Rome and met the emperor, and he just had his eyes on her. He wanted to marry her, he wanted to be with her, and she refused. She's like, this, belongs to God. He's my heavenly spouse. And so that didn't please him, obviously. So she was put into a cell and held captive, and she refused to give in. So then they tried scourging her. When that didn't work, he had them wrap a chain around her neck with an anchor attached to it and threw her into water. And again, angels saved her. And so then they had arrows shot, and arrows put holes in her basically, and she still survived because angels came to her rescue. And so he tried again with the arrows, but this time it said that the arrows turned. They were aimed directly at her and turned and ended up piercing the people who had shot the arrows instead of Philomena. And so finally, he decided to have her head cut off. And so she was beheaded, and she died a virgin martyr, we think, between the age of 13 and 15. And no one really knew about her. She was sort of like a forgotten martyr, but her remains actually ended up being found, and so her relics were put in a shrine inside of a church. And as soon as that happened, so many miracles started happening, and people's faith just really grew in their devotion to her. And one of the saints that a lot of us do know, Saint John Vianney, was actually one of the people that attributed a lot of miracles in his life to her. And so I chose Saint Philomena because she's one of the saints of hopeless causes. And I think during quarantine and COVID, a lot of us might feel hopeless and like there's no hope, or we're not going to see, the end of this. But I mean, we serve a big God and a good God, and he redeems everything through Jesus. He redeems, and we're promised that, and we know that to be true. And so with every crucifixion, and right now I think a lot of us have different crucifixions in our own personal lives and as a larger society, but through every crucifixion there's a resurrection, and God will redeem this. And I also chose her just because she's also the patron of babies and youth, which a lot of us are spending more times with our families, so I thought it was fitting. And also unknowingly, actually, while I was recording this video, I was thinking of one of my friends, who I know has always had a strong devotion to Saint Philomena and just really constantly asked for her intercession and had this beautiful relationship with her. And my friend, I recently found out that she was pregnant, and then about 5 minutes ago I actually found out that she lost her baby. And so I just think it's a beautiful witness of how God works, and Saint Philomena is the patron of babies and hopeless causes. And so I asked for prayers for my friend, but also just for Saint Philomena's intercession for all of us, that we would remain hopeful and have our hope in him, and just know that when we give him everything, that he truly takes care of us. I hope y'all have a blessed week, and we'll see y'all next week for the next Saint of the Week video.